Hey everyone, welcome. I'm just doing a quick cleanse here. I do a lot of readings, and it's really a good idea when you work with spirit a lot that you're able to release the energies to ensure that you know what is yours and what is not, because sometimes you will end up with a mixture of energies. So we want to transmute the energy so that you're able to really feel what it is more than anything, deciphering the energy more than anything. And there's quite a bit of smoke that's coming, which tells me that it was needed. So whether you need it by coming here or whether we needed it just within this. Okay, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. And I always use matches to light my smudge. It is, in the native tradition, it is considered to be disrespectful to use a gas lighter. Now, I know in this day and age, most people use a gas lighter, and I'm certainly not calling anyone disrespectful. It's just that once it's in my awareness, I know that, so I'm not going to do anything to disrespect spirit in any way. All right, so let's see what energy we are going to be working with here today. Telling me I'm going to pull a few cards and then reveal them in a minute. So let's see what the energy is that Spirit wants you to know about today. I just finished doing a channeling for my Dragon Mother channel. This channel has a lot of recordings well ahead of time, but my Dragon channel does not. It takes a little bit more connection and energy to do a direct transmission like that. So one more. Okay, take that. We take a couple from the cosmic. So let's see what energy. Disturbances. Old thoughts coming back in. Old thoughts coming back in. Things you thought you had dealt with are coming back in for another round, another spiral of releasing. Some old karmic ties coming back around. So let me see here. This is the type. Okay. The area. All right. So let's get started with these, and then we can always draw more cards, which we very likely will draw more cards. Looked like my video just glitched, which is really weird. All right. Space. This is interesting because I just cleared the space. I felt like it needed to be cleared. And then when I started to shuffle, it felt like old energy coming back in, like disturbances and things like that. Karma. So that's interesting. We'll see if there's any other way it wants to come in, but grief, accepting loss. Okay. For anyone that has had physical loss, my deepest sympathies to you, if that is the case for you. However, with this card, what I am feeling is more of a loss of the self, parts of the self that are becoming um, a higher frequency or vibration, so that we don't really let go of any part of us. What we do is we bring the light into that shadow aspect of ourself, and therefore, in doing that, our vibration changes. We become more light, we become more love, and with that, a lot of things release from our life. So this can be this type of thing where, you might be feeling sad because your old friendships don't feel the same. The things that you enjoyed doing don't feel the same. You might feel a bit isolated. You might feel that you don't quite fit, like a round pig in a square hole, or a square pig in a round hole. You don't quite feel like you fit anywhere because of the changes that you have made within your life. Oh yeah, and there's the shadow right there, you guys. Come on, I can't even make this up. Spirit just blows my mind every day. I love this work. I love this work. Yeah, that's what this is talking about. And as I bring out the shadow self, there's noise that is coming in from the street again, which again is, can be karma as well, playing itself out. As we try to move ourselves out of that old frequency, it really tries to hold on to us. And it can create, within us, it can definitely create conflict, sadness. And that's really what this is talking about here. Oh, yeah, time out. So you're being asked to really honor yourself in this. And this is like the roots of a tree, but what I'm seeing someone that is carrying that tree. Can you see that? Like if I put that up there, can you see where it looks like a body with the legs jumping over top of that circle? And they kind of have that tree on top of them carrying that load. You're being asked to release the burdens, to really take some time out and to, let go of those things that are really not as important as we like to think they are. Like we hold on to a lot of unnecessary baggage. It feels like it's so incredibly important, but it's really not. It's really not. And again, I'm adjusting the cards. So you're doing something to adjust things within your life for sure. Oh, look at this, move forward. Again, the shadow. Yeah, this is totally talking about um, this shadow work, turning it into light. Beautiful. Beautiful, but difficult. Okay. So I'm not, when I say beautiful, it's not like I am, enjoying your suffering in any way. I'm not. I'm honoring you for the courage to move through that energy. I've been there, done that. And I will be there again and do it again. Because rest assured, our journeys here continue on and on and on. So let's see. Okay, Mercury. Yeah. Your words carry the potential to inspire, heal, and illuminate the minds and hearts of those around you. Use this gift with intention and authenticity. Okay? Yeah. So you're being asked to really honor yourself, your authenticity, how you're feeling, to really be able to speak about that. And I know sometimes it's difficult to speak about those things because not everyone understands when we go through these spiritual awakenings and things. And that's what is happening right now with you, rest assured. Air. Embrace your gift of expression, knowing that your words hold the power to uplift, inspire, and create connections with the people around you. Just about the same message, which is not typically the way this works for me. They're usually different messages. This is really incredibly beautiful, you guys. And like I say, not saying anything against, the difficulty that it is with You can see the grief that is here. Okay. But this card also says accepting loss. So whatever that loss is, in whatever capacity that is. Okay. And again, as I talk about that, here comes the noise. Back around and around and around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. So a circus. It feels like a circus of energy that is coming forward here for you. Like you may have had a lot of things happening, juggling a lot of things, like I'm seeing juggling, on stilts kind of thing. You may have feel that kind of energy, off balance, not having a sure footing, feels like, not having sure footing. Okay, Spirit, let's get some more information on this, please. The card turned, it didn't fall. And it is the Ace of Swords. So this is truth and cutting away what no longer serves. It's also protection with Archangel Michael. It did not fall, so I will not take it. It turned, so it wanted to be seen. It's a lot of energy. It feels heavy. It feels heavy. That one wants to come. Okay. That's it. What's on the bottom? Sorry for my chair making noise. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about the beginnings of material success. Okay? It'd be something new. Like, look at the egg here, how it's cracking open. Birthing something new. Which I said in the beginning with this, it could be leaving something old behind you. It may be something that you spent a lot of time on. It could be a job. It could be anything like that. Okay? Something where you have spent a lot of time, really succeeding at it. And now you kind of have to lay down that sword and move on to a new experience. Okay, so let's see what we have. Oh my goodness, the High Priestess. Intuition, knowingness, right? The secrets that lay within. Yeah. Tapping into this shadow self here for the truth of yourself, of what it is that really makes you happy is what I'm feeling. It feels like you've kind of, yes, you may have had success within your life, within a career, but it's not a fulfillment and a happiness of success. And now that you're uncovering the truth of who you are, that you were taught, is bad or whatever that you were told, you're going, because you went within with this time out here. Okay, and look at this, 3223, mirroring numbers as well. You've seen that reflection of the self. And that's what the High Priestess is about. She sits with the wisdom. She doesn't feel like she has to share it. She shares it when she's ready and when it's necessary. But she holds the secrets. Okay? Five of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. I turned the whole pack because it was in reverse. But the Five of Pentacles in reverse is good. That is, really coming into, more of a feeling of, and I feel like it is self-worth. I feel like the lack had to do with yourself, with what you were taught about this shadow here, or who you are. The Two of Wands. Two of Wands, again, is inspirational choices, right? Twos are always about balance and choice. What will you choose? You have one here that's kind of behind you and one that's in front of you, which is exactly what I was saying. It feels like you're leaving something in order to move on to something that's going to inspire you more. The Wands are all about inspiration. So let's see, what is this one? This one is the Three of Swords. Okay. Heartache, pain, right? Can be betrayal as well. So you could have even had something happen here, like with this grief as well. It can be something, finding something out, right? That really hurt you. I mean, this can be, a third party situation. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be cheating on a partner, but it can be even within a friendship where, friends, turned on one another kind of thing. And that's what this could be as well. Betrayal. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is the hand of God giving you what you want, but it comes after this. You have to be willing to let go of this, not hold on to this, to go within. Go within in order to move forward. The Knight of Cups, and again, it came in reverse. So this is someone that their heart is healing. That's what this is about. The heart is healing here in order to have this cup of love here. You have to heal. You have to heal. And then you have Temperance. And Temperance is alchemy, but it is also a card of patience, balance again, right? Nothing is formed, without something being alchemized, changing. Nothing can change, right? Only through an alchemical process. Oh my goodness. And the last card here is the Wheel. This is good fortune. This is turn in the right direction. This is a turn for your highest and greatest good here. And it's luck, reward, material. And I said this is the beginning of something material. So if you have another idea or something you're planning on doing, I really feel that, you're being asked to really take that chance. Take a chance on me, and go into that, whatever that is for you. It may take a little bit of time, but this is going to be something that you really love doing. This is at your heart. It's sitting at the center of your heart is what they're saying. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card here. One final card. Ooh, they feel so awkward for some reason. Something feels awkward. So you may feel very uncomfortable in whatever it is that you're moving in to begin with. But it's something you really want to do. It's something that you love, but you may feel that you're not very good at it. But remember, everything takes practice, and with practice comes perfection. When I started doing my readings from when I began until now is very different. It takes practice. Same thing with my channeling. It takes practice, right? To trust, become more sure of yourself. Yeah, and here's choices right there. Choices. And surrender. Yeah. Yeah, taking time out, going within that meditation, really surrendering to the process. And this is, there's the Three of Swords as well. Yeah, you must surrender in order to move through this energy, in order to alchemize it, to be able to transmute this energy here of feeling like you're giving something up of value, because what you're going to receive is worth far more than what you feel like you're giving up. Okay? So thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, your comments, and your sharing. I appreciate and love each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, please remember to always let love be your guide.